Hi, welcome Libra for your August 2020 Soul Tarot reading, Heart and Soul, my guides are calling it these days. So I want to welcome everybody. I've had a lot of new subscribers lately, so thank you so much. The universe is weaving together what they call, my guides call the tapestry. So Libra, last month you were going through some really electrifying love connection and raising your own vibration, your frequency increasing, and a beautiful story coming forward. So this month we're seeing the continuation of that. So these are the oracle cards that are coming out. Check it out. So when you see something like that, that's drop into your heart from the journey of love, and the heart of sky from the mystical shaman oracle. And as a companion, and my guys are talking about you and your companion, we have dog. So we're talking about the dog star Sirius. There's something going on with you and this person, some of you who are connecting with an individual. And we're going to talk, my guide's going to talk to all the folks who are not in a romantic relationship, because these things still relate to you and your journey, okay? So you've got somebody that's causing you to drop straight into your heart chakra. And it's for this heart of sky experience. You've got somebody in your realm who is very loyal, extraordinarily loving and gifted, and it's causing you to have a transformational type of experience for yourself in your own right, but for this individual as well. Absolutely. So when we talk about Heart of Sky, I want to read to you a couple words from the book, okay? So Heart of Sky, and if you don't know, this is the Mystical Shaman Oracle. That's what I'm using as one of my oracle decks. So Heart of Sky has to do with the love force that makes the entire universe possible and flow. It is the same force that is present when you create with originality and you bring form from formlessness. So we're talking about something that you are creating in concert with the energy of the love energy of the literal universe. That's how deep this connection is. So when we talk about that, the Heart of Sky is here to bring you a sacred reminder. And the reminder is that you are a channel for the original energy of creation. So my guides talk a lot. If you've been following my channel, you know, and if you're part of that, my guides are calling you, some of the folks who are here now, the new kids, new kids on the block. So my guides speak a lot about exactly that topic. They call it weaving the tapestry. And now in 2020, that work is coming forward. So we've been through this new moon in Cancer. We are sailing into the days of the full moon. So there's a very beautiful new energy coming forward, love energy. It is being delivered into the atmosphere, and we are going to have a full moon in Aquarius on the 3rd of August. It is a culmination. Things are coming to illumination, as we see in the cards that have already come out. So this card is the first card that the guides pull for your monthly reading. It is meant to be an umbrella. It's meant to be the theme, so to speak, that they want to speak with you about. That's the Strength card, beautiful Libra. And we saw you coming into some beautiful balance. It's continuing this month. What the guides are talking about, the reason the oracle cards are there, is they're literally telling you your strength is about the empowerment of your will. And if you look at this card and you see the rabbit, it's about following the energy. That is how the sword of victory has its victory. And we see a couple embracing in the background. To see the head on the knee there, that is in the ancient Celtic world. This is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot. People believe that the head was, or that the soul was resided in the head. And I believe they had some information, some understanding about the pineal gland and the chakra at the crown and the third eye, things like that. So this is someone who's carrying their empowerment from that form of, my guys just said, edification, from that knowledge. So we're talking about the strength that you carry inherently within you and the strength that comes to you from this Heart of Sky energy through this partnership. And so one of the things my guides always say is, look, it could be a partnership. I know you folks all know this, but it could be anybody. It could be anything. The heart-mind chakra is cracked open. That's why Heart of Sky energy is being given to you, Libra, because we are all coming into balance. And it's here in your reading. So that's the theme that we're going to talk about as it relates to you. And that's you under this umbrella of the Strength card. That's the Sun card. Look at that. Very passionate, very fiery. A lot of abundance coming forward. So, gang, before I forget, I almost forgot. All the links to reach me are below. The special COVID-19 priced tarot reading is there. I've slashed all my prices. You'd come and get a reading for $40. Might as well. My guides always say, might as well, because the price is going to keep going up. I think in September I'm probably going to boost it up a little bit more. So if you've been thinking about it, now's the moment. There are links to the astrology of the moment because we are in a moment when we are all experiencing soul growth. So we see that reflected in your cards. So all that stuff is below. All my favorite astrologers, everything you need to know, go click around down in there, okay? Look at that. That's the first card on the trilogy of cards that represents your human walk through the month of August. Do you see the Piscean energy? Look. So all of those beautiful bird energy and the notation of Pisces, which is universal consciousness, the stag is there to indicate your ethics and your standing. It's also about the having the stamina for the long journey. And the eagle and the crow and the owl are all about sacred vision. So go to the web, look up the animal medicine cards that relate to that, and you'll understand what this is all about. So for you, you are finishing a cycle. It's true for everybody just now. Oh, I put the wrong card down. Sorry. So that was a nice Freudian slip. So, that's the Ten of Wands. This relationship, this pattern of energy, my guys lately are talking a lot about groups. So we know that there's a lot of social movement going on. So this is about either a person or a group, something, some energy that you're aligned with. It is helping you to end what was meant to fall away, because we have Pluto in Capricorn. It's all about destruction, shredding our form so that the new form can come forward. And we see that it's happening all across the world, specifically here in the United States. It's pretty intense, isn't it? So you're finishing a cycle. You're letting burdens go because you have all this power and of standing in the full light of the sun. It's going to release you. And then the next thing that comes forward is that. Look at that. That's the Justice card. The balancer of harmony. So do you see how this is the goddess Elena? She actually helps seafaring vessels find their way safely into the shore. So you are moving, and we see this notion of water. My guides are saying going back into the womb of creation in order to finish a cycle, balance your energy, and be able to stand inside the change that's going on. You see how she looks like she's been split open? That's the central meridian. She's been resewn, and she's able to handle the energy. You see the berries? That's new growth is happening. It's an amazing thing that you're going through. And look, after that process is done, as you go through the month of August and the next 6 months coming forward, look at that. Do you see how activated you are at the will center? The great Dagda, the great god of the Druidic people. Look at that. The decider of will. That's what's coming into balance, and it sits on the table like this. Look. Ooh, Libra, 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 Libra. My goodness. A lot of energy. The energy of creation, the love energy of the universe, out of which everything comes. And you are going to be empowered to join yourself with that radiant love energy, and then magic ensues, because that is the sacred magician. And you see how he's handing off the energy? So the notation in this deck is, what brings magic is your will power. This is the decider of will. This is the empowerment of will. And they sit joined on the table. So your will creates magic. You do have the ability to create form with your thoughts. Science has proven it. We know now. So you're going to be having some exercises along this way. And so we see that the sacred magician is handing the energy to the next phase of your existence, and where it's going is right there. Look at all the fire. It's partly because we're in Leo season. So the foundation of skill. On numeral 6, we are past the fulcrum point and things are beginning to develop upward. The energy is streaming upward. This is the energy that ties your human experience just described to your soul and its intention and what the universe has in store for you as a soul being walking here on the earth to have an experience. So this is about celebration and victory. This is the 6 of Wands. Do you see what this beautiful warrior is doing? It's very interesting that we see a lot of warrior energy on the table. He's looking deep into the shimmering universe, and he is literally creating in concert with the universe and the love energy, the radiant energy of love that comes through to this place. This is about victory. Look, I want to show you how it sits on the table. And I forget to tell sometimes, but I always post a picture of the spread on the community tab. This is how it looks. Okay, of course it's backwards because everything when I hold it in the camera is backwards. So we have a situation where we're starting out. This is sort of the central core of the reading. So that card is the energy that ties your human existence. That's the theme of the reading. And look at you sandwiched in the middle of that. It's astounding to me, and I love it. Thank you, Spirit. So when we look at you as a soul entity, involved some of you in this incredibly high vibration love experience with another being, might be a soulmate, might be a quantum partner, might be somebody that you meet that you stimulate each other to take part in some kind of creation in terms of social justice and all the structure that's going to need to come forward after we pass through the sign of Aquarius into the sign of Aquarius in January 2021. So there is your current activities on a soul level. Ooh, there's a wasp in the house. I don't know how that got in here. So look at that. We're just talking about the full moon. This is a great story. This is the 7 of Pentacles. It's you in the mystical realm trying to figure out how to make your garden grow. So my guides are talking. See, there's the head. You're going on some mystical journey. It may be that you're having pineal gland awakening. So this is a fairy tale about the first Halloween. It's an adventure into sacred knowledge. And this young man was taking part in a tradition where you had to go out into the town gallows and put a rope around a course to prove that you have the ability to touch death and to reform yourself. And we see all those aspects on the table. So he stepped out into the field, and when he took that action, he immediately went into my guides now are saying 4D, but in the story it's the underworld, which means in Celtic mythology it's the land of the fairies. He had a vision about his village burning to the ground, and he was horrified, of course, and so he went right across the veil. Some of you are going to have some astral travel, I believe. On a soul level, you're here to witness exactly what's happening right now. It is your soul commitment to be here while the country's burning down, because we know that it is, in all the ways that that's happening, right? I'm not going to expound on that because that's not what I'm here for, but my guides want you to understand the inference. You are here as a soul entity having this exalted human experience because you are intent on understanding the energy that creates the situation that we have at hand in order to learn how to make your garden grow. How do I progress as a soul being? How do I understand the challenges of humanity so that I can be an actor to help create with this heart of sky energy? Look at that. It's so mystical, it's kind of blowing my mind. So the next thing that comes forward, the next card on your soul journey is that, and it's the Chariot. My goodness, look at that. So you see how activated that young woman is, and there's the Sacred Mother, and all the new growth is happening. It is her activation that moves her forward. Do you see that? You know what's interesting about this? I'm just going to try to move the cards in the background. So in this card about the adventure of knowledge, the Seven of Pentacles, how do I make my garden grow? That young man met a fairy and asked for help. And she basically said to him, yes, of course I will help you, but you have to go back. And you have to cry out a warning. And you have to help people understand. That's what you're literally doing here. This is on the level of your soul. You came here for this moment, so don't doubt it. And that's why you incarnated as a Libra. You're all about balance. Libra, this is just one of the deepest spiritual, my guides just call it a prophecy, readings that have come out of Little Moonrise Cottage. And it's because of the times that we're in. So when this full moon comes in, in however many days, I think today's the 25th, so 5, 6, 7, 8 days, a little over a week. When the full moon in Aquarius comes, we're going to reach a critical point of completion and illumination, and these are the things that are being illuminated. And it is your soul intention to help all of humanity move forward and to help yourself move forward. I just want to show you something. Look, here's how it is on the table. This is a moment of quantum learning for you as a soul being. And those of you who are enjoying, like Heights are saying, enjoying a quantum partnership, this is the stuff of the partnership. These are the things that you'll be thinking and talking about and doing together because you stimulate each other. Whew, look at that. My guides want you to just take the inference from the picture, okay? There you are, a soul being here on the earth and afloat in the great shimmering universe with your third eye vision being cracked open to take up the lessons. You have a stone upon your heart to help you stay awake as a soul being, to take in everything that is coming in for the purpose of your growth, because after this lifetime you're moving forward and you're going to be in the a different type of frequency. And many of you, I think, will not have to return here. I think you're finishing a soul circuit or a cycle within a circuit. So this is about initiates. So, and it's on the soul level of your reading. A sacred initiate who works with the masters, who plunges themselves into darkness in a hut for 24 hours in order to do astral travel, to take messages in, to meld into the shimmering universe. Thank you, Spirit. Check it out. Like, no, my guys are saying, like, there's no playing around this month. It's intense. That's where you're going when you're in your sacred hut. So make some time for yourself to be in meditation quietly with yourself in a place that is secure and nobody else around for as many hours as you can manage when the full moon comes around, the days leading into and the days leading out of the full moon that's coming. So this card actually, oops, that one, that's a 6 of Cups. So whoever it is that you are with, you have found a very loyal partner and you are feeling very loyal to that partner because you've known each other before. And it may literally be that you've reconnected with someone from your past, or you're repairing a relationship with your true love, and maybe it's been through some stuff and it's been hard. You can travel back into the serenity of the love based on the energy that's coming forward. So if you're with someone and it's been a little stale, these are the moments when you can reactivate that bond because you love each other. Clearly, 6 of Cups and dog energy, that's about loyalty and love. Unconditional. The way your sweet dog loves you. Unconditionally. No questions asked. So here's the outcome. Look, my guys just keep saying, just look. Just look into the card. It's so beautiful. That's obviously the Star card. In this deck, it is called the Dreamer of Growth. So, do you see how you're rooted into the earth? And yet, the flora, my guides are saying, the flora and the fauna See, again, we have berries. Things are blooming. New growth is coming. You in a mind meld with the universe, rooted in both places at once. And with this love relationship, you'll be experiencing the same thing. And if you are working on social justice, that's what's coming through. They just keep saying social justice. Or something around the edges of that. There's a lot of work to be done. It could be anything. This is the energy that you bring to your task. Beautiful Libra. My guides want you to know with total clarity. So you have the ability to manifest. Your ability has come forward. You are in deep connection in both places. Some of you are having interdimensional travel. It's been coming up a lot this month. It's astounding to me. I love it. This is the goal we've all been working toward. So if you've been following my channel for the last 2 or 3 years, you understand, because you've watched the readings roll out. At first, it was all about the work we had to do and how we had to prepare and the way it was coming forward. And now we're at that moment. One of many, to be sure, but we are at this moment. So that's beautiful and profound. And I'm going to pick from the bag of runes for you. Oh, boy. Beautiful Libra. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this kind of beautiful heart and soul dedication to your travels into the human realm and back. Some of you are going to be developing clairvoyance if you don't have it already. That's part of what I'm seeing in this message. So Spirit, can you please give us one more message or piece of advice? Some piece of knowing for beautiful Libra for the month of August 2020, please. What is the message for them? Yeah. Libra. That is the room for partnership. Ooh, it's giving me a chill. I'm going to read to you from the book a little bit, okay? I want you to have the direct words my guides are saying. I don't want to skip over anything for you because it's so deep and so wide, this reading. So this is Gabo. It's about partnership or, a gift of some kind. So drawing this rune is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand. In love relationships, business matters, partnering of every kind, you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into that union, because true partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings who retain their separateness even as they unite. Remember to let the winds of heaven move between you. Beautiful. At the same time, there is another aspect of partnership that you are being called to consider. For the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a still greater union. Union with the higher self. Oh, I'm getting all choked up. So what happens for me is the energy comes in. My guides are calling it thought energy, but it's the illumination energy. It comes in through my back, and it illuminates and expands my heart chakra, and then my human response is I get choked up. So there's a massive amount of energy coming in. My guides are very happy about the words that I'm saying. So this partnership can lead you to the realization of your union with the higher self and union with the divine. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. The ultimate gift of this rune is the realization of the divine in all things. God always enters into equal partnership. And Gabo, the rune of partnership, has no reverse because it signifies the gift of freedom, from which flow all other gifts. My gosh, Libra, you're coming into your true energy, and you're going to experience yourself in these sacred ways through the month of August, and I'm very eager to see what happens in September. So thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate it. I'm sending you all my love and all my gratitude, and I look forward to seeing you in September, God is willing. Thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely month of August, and do me a favor, drop me some messages, please. Let me know how this is playing out in your life. Let me know what comes to you and what your understanding is of this energy as you experience it. Okay, gang? All right, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Love and hugs to every single one of you. Bye-bye.